Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mediocre Reviews and Awesome Brews. I'm your host Tony. And I'm going to go ahead and continue on with the Samuel Adams Harvest Collection. And the next in line is the Black Lager. Now this is brewed in the same tradition as the German Schwarzbiers. The neck label says, "This traditional lager is medium in body with a deep roasted character. Its dark color and rich malty flavor come from specialty roasted malts, or specialty roasted caramel and chocolate malts. This brew is lightly hopped with Bavarian noble hops for a smooth spiciness and a smooth, clean finish." Cheers. Well, let's go ahead and get it in a bottle. Get it in the bottle. Get it out of the bottle into a glass. How about that? Now this comes in at 4.9% ABV and 19 IBUs. Very, very dark brown. Oh wow. That pour produced nearly, let's say 2 fingers worth of head. Wow, I could see right through it. Very, very dark, but I can see through it. There is red throughout. It almost sort of looks kind of like a porter, but it's more see-through. It's not as opaque as a porter. It's red straight on through, left through right, from left to right. You can see through it, and there's red throughout instead of just red around the edges like a normal porter. Let's go ahead and get a nose on it, guys. Definitely getting some roasted character in there. There's hints of sort of a cocoa in there. There's a little bit of a hop spiciness. It almost kind of smells like a Baltic porter. Now I have had this before, but it's been a couple years since I'm not a huge fan of Samuel Adams. Every now and then I'll pick up one of their Imperial series, the Imperial series, usually the Imperial White. That seems to be the one that Jesse and Matt and myself, we all can really agree on and enjoy together. If we ever get a chance to sit down and relax and enjoy a few beers. It's really, I'm getting just some roasted malt in there, little hints of sort of a cocoa aroma, slight hop spiciness. There's a little bit of malt sweetness in there as well. Well, hey, cheers, guys. That's very interesting. There is sort of a caramel characteristic to it. There are some subtle, very, very subtle hints of chocolate. There's kind of a fruity quality in there. I would think from the lager yeast. But it's weird because I know they use the Samuel Adams lager yeast for this, just like the other lagers. But I didn't get any fruitiness from the Boston Lager or from the Oktoberfest. I mean, it may very well be from the roasted malt. There is sort of a smoother, almost, for lack of a better way to say it, sort of a creamy mouthfeel to it. Not like a lactose sugar stout creamy mouthfeel, but almost silky, sort of like a caramelly sort of mouthfeel. There are hints of caramel flavor in there, hints of chocolate. There's a nice crisp sort of lager aftertaste, finish to it, I should say. There's not so much of an aftertaste. There is a little bit of a lingering, kind of a roasted malt character there. It's kind of indistinct. It's not really chocolate. It's not really coffee. It's not really. It's not caramel. It's just roasted quality. I really can't explain it, or it's difficult to explain. And it's very interesting finish. And this has been sitting out for about 30 minutes or so. Because it is a dark beer, I want to warm up and see if I can get any more complexity out of it. All in all, this is fairly good. I think I like this a lot better than the Boston Lager and the Oktoberfest. It's a little weird though, because it wants to give you those flavor qualities of a stout or a porter, but they're sort of they're subdued is what they are. I mean, you get those hints of caramel, hints of chocolate. There's some roasted qualities in there. It's not as hoppy as a Baltic Porter would be. Definitely got some carbonation in there, kind of suppressing some burps, belches, or if you will. You know what? Scale of 1 to 10, this gets an 8. It is a good beer. This is a year-round serving for them. You can usually find it in a 6-pack. It also comes in their Brewmasters selection 6-pack. You get 2 of these, and then usually 2 of each of 2 other beers. The reason I know that is because I always search the Samuel Adams selection, because they have a honey porter, which is really good. It's one of the best, in my opinion, the best mainstream honey beer out there. You get that really nice sweetness from the honey and the other flavor characteristics from the honey with the nice roasted characteristics from the porter. Anyways, back to the black lager. This gets an 8 out of 10. Samuel Adams Black Lager, 8 out of 10. If you see it around, give it a try. So far, I would not recommend buying the Harvest Collection. Although the beers have scored decently, I wouldn't. If you want to try at least 3 of the beers, go ahead and pick it up. But at $15, it is a little expensive to be buying just for one style of beer. Anyways, guys, 8 out of 10, Samuel Adams Black Lager. Gonna get out of here. Cheers. Thanks for watching.